Snyder. Yeah, family friendly, but you're going to need an umbrella and maybe a raft if things get too bad. Kevin Janison is over in the Weather Center, News 3, your weather authority. KJ, glad your eyes are still shielded from that last story. It's okay. It's safe to look and tell us about the forecast.
Good. Thank you very much. You concern me sometimes. The flash flood watch is in effect for Saturday. We're actually on the northwestern fringe. It does appear that the heaviest storms, the heaviest rainfall will be in Arizona, maybe to the south of Las Vegas as well. But I do think we'll see some, certainly light to moderate, and there is the chance that some of those heavier thunderstorms may rumble through Las Vegas as well. In the meantime, we were cooking today without a cloud in the sky. 106 for the high, a degree above normal, but the morning low of 79, which was actually pretty nice, was 2 degrees below normal, making this a below normal July day when you look at the average temperature. Lots of blue skies, sunshine, a little bit of wind with the palm tree wobble, and then the sun went down. Actually, it was a pretty pleasant evening because with the dry air, once the sun went down, it cooled down by Las Vegas standards pretty quickly. Green Valley Parkway and the 215, they're coming in at 92 degrees. The winds of earlier have backed off and the humidity is pretty low. We'll head up to the far northwest in Centennial Hills. They're down to 88 degrees and only 9% humidity. And in the shadows there of the Meadows Mall, Griffith Elementary coming in at 90 and 5%. Rest of the neighborhoods in the valley, we're seeing lots of 80s there up on the far west side, then warming to the low to mid 90s as you go eastward across the valley. Mountain has dipped below 70. The lake, though, still at 98 degrees. Now, as you're making your plans for tomorrow, plan on the quick start, the jump start from the 80s to about 100 at lunchtime. We'll get back up around 105 or so for the official afternoon high. But tomorrow there will be more wind. Not too much in the morning, but it ramps up in the afternoon, and some of these gusts could get up around 30 miles per hour. So we'll have the blow dryer effect doing its thing in the afternoon. All right, you're going to want to check this out. We have these intense thunderstorms, this severe weather that fired up in northwestern Illinois. Fortunately, it was over farmland. We didn't have any reports of structures or injuries. But look at the tornado video here. You're going to see something a little bit rare. First of all, a large tornado touching down, and then it became a multi-vortex tornado. So that's very impressive there within itself. But as the storm continued to evolve, we saw several tornadoes sort of dancing there at the same time. You don't get to see that very often, and moving rather rapidly. Some wild video from these storm chasers, too, just happen to be at the right spot at the right time, too. And those things can really be scary because they move so quickly on the ground. Well, come on back to the radar picture, and we did have some monsoon, limited as it was, monsoon action there in Arizona. But our focus is really on Dolores, the hurricane, which is beginning to decrease in intensity, already tossing its moisture as far north as parts of Arizona and extreme northwestern Mexico. The storm itself continued to forecast, even though it's weakening, the forecast continues to bring it up almost parallel to the coast. So that's going to kickstart all that moisture and cycle it into the southwest, which will be the fuel for these thunderstorms expected over the weekend. By the way, one other thing we can really see, it's beginning to weaken because the eye is filling in, more like winking, and that shows a good decrease in the intensity of that storm. 58 on the mountain, 80 in Mesquite. Those will be your lows. High temperatures tomorrow. And even 100 in Pahrump. If you're going to make it a 3-day weekend, 107 out at the lake, 117 in Death Valley. For our valley tonight, 82 degrees. The breezes continue to back off overnight. They should be gone through the morning hours, but back in the afternoon. And again, some of those gusts will exceed 30 miles per hour, blowing around that hot air. Your 7-day forecast now. Here comes the chance for showers. Here comes the chance for showers, both Saturday and Sunday. And I think we're going to see a whole lot of clouds. It's going to be a real bizarre. We're going to go from 5% humidity to maybe 75% humidity. I'm just the messenger. And a good chance for those showers and thunderstorms. There's the potential for heavy rain. There could be some gusty winds near those storms. It's going to be a juiced, soupy environment as we get a tropical air mass invading the desert this weekend. Again, it does appear, and things can change in the next 48 hours, but right now it appears most of the real rough stuff goes to our east, but we will not be rain-free.
You paint quite a picture, Mr. Janison, a juiced, soupy weekend. I like it.
Very descriptive.
Very nice.